So in chapter 25, A Letter for Birmingham, a king does redefine patriotism by declaring that resisting injustice is a true expression of loyalty to the nation's ideals. He believed real patriotism means holding the country accountable for its founding principles of freedom and equality, not just blindly supporting the government. The movement shows that leaders have a moral duty to challenge unjust systems, even when it's risky or unpopular. King emphasized that leaders must evaluate the fairness of laws and work to change them in the way they are unjust. King used the ideals of the founding fathers to argue that unjust laws should be resisted. He reframed protest as patriotic loyalty to America's founding principles and demonstrated that ethical leadership requires courage, morality, responsibility, and commitment to institutional change. So one of the things I did find surprising was that while he was in jail, he did take the time to start writing the I Have a Dream speech. He was criticized by his colleagues on the way that he was doing the nonviolent protests, and they thought that he was just taking it too far, and he just felt angry. And I think that's one of the first times I read in the book where he actually has that anger feeling, and he feels that he needs to respond to the criticism that he's facing, to let people know that that he's not going to stop, and there's still a lot of work that he needs to get done. So it was very eye-opening for me to see him in that light, where he's responding to the criticism, but he's responding it in a way where he is letting them know that he's not going to stop, that there's still a lot of work to do, and for them to, like, how dare they tell him to stop at this point where it looks like he's gaining momentum. The founding fathers had an idea that only certain people needed equality and justice, and Martin Luther King, he included everyone else.